Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody. Well guys, today analysis will be rather dry since I have taken a look at the euro currency, and in fact market doesn't give us much clues and leads to make the reasonable bet on some directions, because from the one point of view, as we have seen on the previous week, market has hit some significant support area result condition that doesn't let us to take the short position based on the probability. But conversely, from the opposite point of view, we see this really dramatic plunge down on the euro currency, and this move was triggered not just by the technical moments, that when the market breaks some its nature, the natural momentum, the natural breadth of the price action, and shows not quite common, not reasonable action. That always usually happens under the impact of some significant world factors, and one of them is the mass outflow, mass reassessment of the investors by the investors, the overall global economy and the situation on the world markets. Here we see the impact maybe of the Federal Reserve meeting. Here is the impact of the Chinese turmoil. Well, here's the impact also the situation with the inflation in the United States and other moments that in fact distort the normal action of the markets. Because currently, if you will take a look at the daily time frame, you'll see that yes, market at the fib support, that is the major 618 support, 130 area, that also market has hit the level of reversal, and in a normal condition we should expect some bounce, at least the trade resistance, so trade retracement. But recall what has happened in this area. That was major 50% support resistance, and we know how euro likes these levels. That was also the weekly pivot support one and daily reversal as well. And right here was also the significant support area. That is also natural support resistance area. So that level in terms of technical moments was even stronger than this one. And what has happened? Market in fact hasn't shown any respect of it. It has broken through 3.8, 50%, now it stands at 6.18. And in such circumstances, it's very difficult to trying to catch the fallen knife and take the long position on the euro currency with the hope that market will show some bounce, especially because recall that our major task is to take the short position, since as we said on the previous week and the week before, that situation on the euro currency looks bearish currently, and that is confirmed by our analysis of the monthly and weekly time frame. And with the bread and butter potential trade on the previous week, in fact, we just have needed the entry point on the short side of the market, and the attempt to ride on the bread and butter trade was just the secondary product, not the primary objective. And here we have in fact the same situation, since if you will read our analysis of the weekly time frame and monthly time frame, you'll see that our minimum destination on the daily time frame is around 128 even, where stands the monthly pivot support in this area. On the monthly time frame, the nearest target is around 118 by 119 area. So that's current move. It just in fact it would be the beginning of the significant move in the euro currency. Well, and from that standpoint, the safest way to deal with the current situation is probably do not trying to take the long position, but trying to catch the short if market will show the bounce up that we have expected on the previous week, and that hasn't happened. Maybe this will happen on the current week. Also, on the coming week we will have to pay the significant attention to that area. That is the major 50% monthly support and yearly pivot point. You can see that this area has been tested already. So market shows the bounce. That is normal in terms of the monthly time frame. Now it's returning right back. So that will be really significant area of support, and that could be could become the significant barrier for downward continuation. Simultaneously, this area will be the excellent beacon for assessing of the overall sentiment of the euro currency. So if market will pass through it and continue to move lower, well, the road will be open to the yearly pivot support one, and that is really significant move to the downside. So that's why in the current situation we could just expect a couple of moments. So let's take a look at the hourly time frame. On the hourly time frame, I don't know how are you guys, but personally I see nothing. So let's move to the downside. We have discussed that this is the harmonic retracement up. On Friday I have warned you about this potential retracement up. So I said if you would like to take long, you could try to do that. But for me that is not really fascinating moment. And the way how market shows the retracement, and in general that overall action do not very impress me and do not makes me interesting to entering on the long side of the market. And in fact market shown really small upward continuation and then returns right back, but at the same moment it hasn't passed through this upper body of this channel. It has broken through it, retested it. So since we do not have any patterns currently, and in fact no clues, no leads that could let us to suggest what to expect, I think that our trading plan will be based on watching over some levels. And the first level to watch for is right here. It's 131.15, 131.45 area. Why this level is significant? Because that is the weekly pivot resistance one. That is the July weekly pivot point. And here we have major 3-8 resistance on the daily time frames. 131.49, almost 131.50 area. So if market will show some greater, for instance, ABCD action to the upside, that will be the level to watch for short entry. That will be our primary objective to watch for, because on the daily time frame we have all significant support levels and targets that stands lower than this level. So here we have nothing but just 618 support of this move up. Market not even at the reversal right now. And if market will show this retracement to the upside, this will be the opportunity for short entry. We will monitor this level. I do not call you to enter blindly. Watch for reversal patterns, watch for agreements. For instance, as I said on the hourly time frame, it will be some sort of agreement with the ABC action. Well, in this case, we could try to take the short position. That since market could continue move to the downside after it will hit it. If even market will not continue move to the downside, some minor respect of this area will probably follow, because this will be really significant resistance, and that will let us to protect our positions with the break-even stop if this will happen. That's the first scenario. The second scenario, take a look at the current environment. So if here I see the possibility for some reversal pattern, because market could show the upward retracement to the 131.50 not just as ABCD pattern, but that could be some kind of the butterfly. So that could be, for instance, left wing. If market will form the right wing of the butterfly, then in this case we could stick with this pattern. But will we take long position based on the butterfly or not? That's a bit early question. Maybe we will take it, but in general, our major objective, as I said, is to wait the rally to sell into. That's our primary target. And from that standpoint, I call you to watch over the 131.50 area as the potential entry point. Because currently on the different markets, in fact, I do not see any really good opportunities for trading. On the Japanese yen, for instance, market is approaching to our target of the weekly bread and butter. I am not preparing there any updates on the Japanese yen, since this pattern is still in progress and nothing more I could add. Now market, if you will take a look, if you are trade now this setup still, because now I have the position long on the Japanese yen, since this trade hasn't been completed yet. You'll see on the hourly time frame that Japanese yen is forming the butterfly cell, and that right with the target around the weekly bread and butter at the major 618 resistance. So maybe if Japanese yen will turn to the downside, on the euro currency could happen some same short-term retracement. Maybe market will form here the butterfly as well, or some retracement pattern, I do not know. But market in fact could form some pattern that will trigger retracement, and our major task will be mostly not to make profit on this potential reversal retracement, but catch the moment to enter on the short side of the market. That is our primary target right now. So let's see what will happen at the beginning of the week. That will be the short week, since there will be celebration of the Independence Day in the United States. Well, market could be seen, could be thin, but still, let's see how it will turn on the next week.